Okay, so I am today in my kitchen and I'm going to show you how to do this. Is it perfect? No. Do I have some thoughts on it? Yes. I'm sure others have had those thoughts on how to take a item and make it have an automatic label. So one of the things you will want to do is go over here to settings. I'm getting older, so if I put my bifocals on, I apologize. The typeface on here is very small. They just did an update. I'm not super ecstatic about it, because everything is small now. I get that it all fits on there now, but at the same time, I'm like, it's small. Anyway, so I would go to settings, location, items and lists, and go to templates. Okay. Now you can make a template from here and make it and say amoxicillin, so that when they go to look up a template, it's already there. So like, did I make, let's say I just go here to search amoxicillin. There's one for Clavamox here. We'll just do that. And it says give 2 meals by every 12 hours for 10 days. Okay. You can also do this. I'm going to hit Control V because I've copied and pasted it. And these are your auto fills. Okay. Right here. By mouth every 12 hours. Now there are 2 ways to do this. And it's up to you which way you want to do this. Okay. I like to have it down below so that they do not have to change anything. Okay. So if you want this attached to an item, then I would not do the give with the autofill things, because when you add that to the item, it will not work. Okay. But if you want them to look up a medicine instruction template like called Clavamox here, and I will show you. That works very well. And I'm on a Chromebook, and sometimes Chromebooks just do not do as well on these really high-powered things as what I would like. So we're going to hit Control C because I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to show you why that's important. All right, so we're going to delete it. This is now my Clavamox template that you can use for anything that has to do with Clavamox. Okay, now there's no Clavamox capsules, so I'm going to change that to mils. Okay, and we're going to come down here to the left corner, hit save. Now, last time I had to stop the Loom video because the Loom video thinks I'm talking to it. Let me move this. See, Chromebooks. Sometimes, are you kidding me, Chromebook? There are times where you just need to be kicked in the pants if you had nuts. I'm fine. Okay, so we hit save. Got it? Okay, so then you can come over here to settings or go up here to items and then click on items. And let's say you're going to do Clavamox. Okay. Now, my clinic does not have any Clavamox, the name brand. So you'll see that I have no items found, but I do have amoxicillin. And we'll just do this one here. Okay, we're going to hit the 400 milligrams one to 5 mils. Now, no, this program is pretty new to us still. Even though I love it, I would marry it if I was allowed to do that and have 2 husbands. Anyway, so you can add a medicine instruction template right here. Add. Problem is that you don't do those boxes that autofill or that like give you options. It's not going to be nice to you when you're in the client, in the patient file. Okay. Oh, there we go. And we're just going to hit save. I'm going to get out of there. Now we're going to go to a test patient. Okay. We're going to go to Jessica test. Okay. There we go. Jessica's maybe given us a 5-star review, but she owes us $1,000. We're going to have to discuss that. We're going to go into consult because that's usually where you're going to make most of your appointments or most of your prescriptions. Okay. Consultation. I'm putting in another sick appointment. Oh, already has an active consultation. We're just going to go there. Okay. So I'm just going to go there. By the way, I love that feature of this program. Absolutely, positively love it. Okay, so we're going to come down here. If you hear strange noises, that's coming from our basement, which sounds wrong, but my kids are, 2 of my boys are watching football, and they're getting very excited about it, and it's not even the Bears, so I don't know. Anyway, all right, so I come down here, amoxicillin 400 milligrams. Okay, so this is where I say there's 2 ways to go about this. And I would pick one way. Don't do like one way for one and one way for another. You'll start confusing your assistants and your technicians. I'm going to move this around just a little so it's easier to see. Okay. All right, so we're going to go and scroll down. Here's your instructions. So when I say pick one way, you can either add it to each individual and you can hit add and then just say change your amount, give 2.2 mils by mouth every 12 hours for 10 days because that's pretty standard. Or you can come over here and hit text templates and look up clav and hit add and give 2.2 mils every 12 hours. Now I'm weird. I went and looked to see which one would be easier. I have to admit, like the text templates, as a text template, you can do a big group, right? And then just tell the technicians, hey, use the big group. Where that becomes an issue is if you get new assistants and they don't know that Clavamox is amoxicillin with clavulanic acid and you're using generic names for everything. But then you don't use generic names for the big groups. The other thing that can get it is that this is timing. So this medicine instruction template and making sure every item has a template is time consuming for the manager. So it would be nice as a manager, especially when you're new, to just have a group of items as your text template and to have just one way of doing it. I like this way. I get that it's hard on me and my office manager to add it to each individual item. However, and the text templates are nice and can group everything. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just trying to keep that holdover from Avamark and from the program from Hell, Daysmart. Or if this is easier. And each manager is going to be different, right? Like what's easier for you? I'm going to tell you your text templates are already really nice. You just have to know what you're looking for, like what POBID is. And that can be all of them. So that's really nice, and it can be really fast. But so is just hitting one button here and changing the amount. This, for my team, is probably a holdover, but I love it. So we've been doing that. And then if there's something weird, like I want amoxicillin for 3 weeks, which I never want amoxicillin for 3 weeks usually, then I can do the text template, or I can do something like that, and change things up. It's so that you can select each and every type. But I love this one down below, the medicine instruction templates that's added to each item. But you don't have to do that at first. So there is definitely a workaround. What they gave us as templates, and I don't know if this is dependent on who sets you up or not, was stupendous. And I use stupendous a lot because I figured I needed a new word from awesome that I used in high school because I'm in my 40s. So I just switched over. But I do, especially like for cephalexin and for my really commonly used stuff, that's what I use. I use this bottom medicine instruction template, because it's less typing, less clicks for the team members. It's more on my part as a doctor, where I can see it can get hard for multi-doctor practices. Every doctor is different, and every doctor wants a different instruction template, right? And then I would do your text templates that are grouped by item types, especially if you can get cohesion between your doctors. I hope that helps, and we'll go from there. If you have any questions, especially because, you now have my Facebook message, but we'll go from there. You can message me. All right. Talk to you later. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Kwanzaa. Happy Kwanzaa. But I'm going to go make cookies now. Have a great day. Bye.